Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SDTKO. The Caribbean Ocean Development Corridor is a development and integrated infrastructure construction project around the Caribbean Deep Sea Port in the South region of Cameroon. The genesis of this project was influenced by two observations. First, the Gulf of Guinea is endowed with enormous natural resources, including gas, bauxite, cobalt, iron ore, manganese, copper, tin, and many others. Secondly, these resources have not been able to generate economic growth and wealth that it is capable of in the same region. The maps that follow are a brief presentation of the main resources found in this zone. Based on these observations, the Onambele and Chang and Associates law firm commissioned a group of experts with diverse skills to reverse the situation by developing the project we are now presenting to you under the name Société de Développement du Technopôle Caribbean Océan, SDTKO. SDTKO is a set of industrial and communication facilities developed around the Caribbean Deep Sea Port. On this map, we are presenting to you the countries of the Gulf of Guinea targeted by our project. You will notice that Caribbean is at the center of the Gulf of Guinea. Examples of development corridors abound in the world at this beginning of the 21st century, in America, Europe, Asia, as well as Africa. You have a few examples before you. In its present legal form, SDTKO is a Cameroon Limited Liability Company joint venture with a capital of 10 million CFA francs distributed as follows: 60% for Cameroonian shares, 40% for American shares. SDTKO intends to open up its capital to the Gulf of Guinea states, thereby projecting itself as a mixed enterprise company structured as a holding company. The table you are seeing here presents an example of companies that will constitute the holding company. We have chosen Cameroon because of its privileged geostrategic position in the Gulf of Guinea that favors the establishment of planned infrastructure projects for the simple reasons that it has a well-furnished watershed, the second energy potential of the African continent, sundry, sought-for, and abundant natural resources, competitive and qualified human resources, huge availability of farmlands, abundant, varied, and unexploited fishery resources, rich timber reserve, proven political stability, an outlet to the sea for many landlocked countries like Chad, the Central African Republic, the Republic of Congo-Brazzaville, etc. This shows the central position that Cameroon occupies in the world. That's the front view. Cameroon is at the center of Africa and is a potential relay point between the east coast of the Americas and Southeast Asia. The creation of a technology park comprising of an industrial-free zone, IFZ, covering a surface area of about 50,000 hectares, an intensive agricultural zone, IAZ, covering a surface area of 700,000 hectares, an industrial fishing zone, IFZ, a university center for applied research, a school of engineering, vocational training centers. The Caribbean Ocean region was chosen as best placed to host the project because It opens directly into the Atlantic Ocean, has invaluable tourism and ecotourism potential, is equidistant to the largest urban agglomerations of the Gulf of Guinea, is a choice place for the development of an airport hub and a multifunctional sub-regional distribution port. Furthermore, there are already other investment projects in the Kribi region. The project for the construction of a factory for processing natural gas into electric power, GTE. The project for the processing of gas into inflammable liquid, GTL. Kribi is the terminal point of the Doba-Kribi oil pipeline. It is also through Kribi that iron ore produced in Mbalam, the cobalt of Lomé, the bauxite of Mini Matap and Fongo Tongo will be evacuated. What you are seeing are the main minerals produced in Cameroon as well as the main trade flow of the Gulf of Guinea. These images also portray sites for a few of the activities that the project will host. It demonstrates appropriately the industrial free zone that will go beyond Akom 2 and the Jum border. More detailed studies will make it possible to clearly determine the sites of the various agricultural production and/or industrial infrastructure zones. SDTKO activity will focus on development of an industrial fishing zone through the construction, amongst others, of